Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. First of all, I want to tell you that I am not, and I would never claim to be a plant expert. I've only been finding success with plants for a little over a year now. Previously, I would generally either forget to water them or overwater them, but I'm getting better. I've been doing research, and it's important to know what's right for your space. That being said, today was a beautiful day, so I decided to repot a Sweet 100 cherry tomato plant and a Red Beauty red pepper plant that I bought about a week and a half ago. I had a tomato plant and a pepper plant on my patio last year as well with some success, but I didn't bring them into my house during the cold months because I was afraid of bringing bugs into my other plants. So I stored them and a raspberry plant in a closed trash bag for the winter just to see what would happen. The raspberry plant seems to be doing okay. It's green, it's got leaves, but the other two did not make it. So first you can see that I'm repotting the tomato plant using the same pot as last year. I'm really getting my hands in the soil and breaking it up, pulling out the roots and stuff from the last plant, and just really aerating the dirt. Plus, I just really like getting my hands in the dirt. I find it very satisfying. Normally, I would just directly put my hands in the dirt, but I have a cut on my finger, so I had to wear gloves this time. Okay, now that I'm done digging around in the dirt for a couple minutes, I'm ready to move the plant over from its nursery pot. There's a lot of dirt inside of the pot already, a lot of soil, so I'm going to pull some out to make room for the new plant. So now I'm pulling the tomato plant out of the nursery pot. Have to be very gentle because I don't want to break the stem. So I'm trying to just crush the soil a little bit to loosen it from the pot. I'm also breaking up the root system a little bit. It was starting to get a little bit root bound at the bottom. And also I just don't need all of that dry soil in there. And I want to give it space to grow out. Place it in the soil in the hole that I made, and then I'm just gonna pack the dirt around it lightly and make sure that it's stable. Pull off the little yellow leaves. I tried to use the stake from last year, but this plant isn't tall enough yet, so I'm going to go back and grab the one that it came with from the store and twist tie it gently to it to keep it standing up straight. You definitely don't want it to fall over and break. And that's the first plant. Gotta clean up my mess before I start on the next one. And I like to keep the tags with it so that I know what's there and I know what I have. Beautiful. Also, as I'm recording this, it's 2 days after I've repotted it, and up at the top, there's already some flowers starting. So next, I'll be repotting the pepper plant in the same pot as the pepper plant from last year, just like I did with the tomato. And I'll just be repeating the same process as the last one. So pulling the roots out and really breaking up the soil and pulling out anything I don't want in there. And then I'll gently remove the pepper plant from the nursery pot and put it in the center and lightly pack the dirt around again. And creating a small mound at the stalk as support, because this one was a little bit more wobbly than the tomato plant. And then it should be good to go. Now that they're all done being repotted, I'm going to water them a little bit because the soil from the store was a bit dry. And once that's done, they'll be ready to sit in the sun on my patio where hopefully they'll grow and I can have some fresh produce. Thank you so much for watching Plant with me today. If you like any of my content so far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications when I post. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me, and if you'd like a tour of my plants, I'm putting out new content weekly. You can also visit me on Instagram or watch me be silly on TikTok. All of these will be linked below and at the end of my video. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and staying home if you can. See you next week, friends!